Top 5 Most Expensive Movies in the World. Making a movie is no small feat, and the costs associated with it can quickly add up. The most expensive movies in the world have broken all records when it comes to their budgets. In this video, we'll take a look at the top 5 most expensive movies in the world and what makes them so costly. Watch on to find out which films broke the bank. And don't forget to subscribe over YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notification our new video. Let's start the video. Number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, 2011. Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides is an action-packed adventure movie directed by Rob Marshall. The fourth installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean series follows Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, as he teams up with a mysterious woman, Angelica, Penelope Cruz, and sets sail on a dangerous mission to find the legendary Fountain of Youth. This fourth installment broke all records for the highest budget of any movie at the time, costing a whopping $410 million. The cost was driven up due to elaborate special effects and the need to shoot in many different countries, such as Hawaii and the United Kingdom. The film was a huge box office success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide and earning critical acclaim. It was nominated for 2 Academy Awards and 5 Golden Globe Awards, making it one of the most successful films in the series. The movie features an all-star cast, including Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, Ian McShane, Jeffrey Rush and Keith Richards. Together, they deliver an exciting story filled with action, adventure, comedy and romance. All in all, Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides is an unforgettable movie experience that's worth every penny of its massive budget. Number 2, Avengers, Age of Ultron, released in 2015. Avengers, Age of Ultron was the second installment in Marvel's Avengers series, and it cost a whopping $365 million to make. This makes it the most expensive movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, to date. The movie follows the Avengers as they reassemble and try to save the world from the threat of Ultron, an artificial intelligence bent on destruction. The film's main stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, and Don Cheadle are some of the biggest names in Hollywood today. Special effects were used to create lifelike fight scenes and extraordinary visuals for the movie. This project required advanced technologies and special effects to create, including motion capture and 3D animation. For a movie of its scale, Age of Ultron had a record-breaking opening weekend, earning over $191 million in domestic ticket sales. It also earned over $1.4 billion in global box office receipts and was highly praised by critics. Age of Ultron received 2 Academy Award nominations for Best Visual Effects and Best Sound Editing. Overall, Avengers, Age of Ultron was an expensive endeavor that resulted in a successful movie for Marvel Studios. Its success was seen not only in box office numbers but also in critical acclaim. With its fantastic action sequences, detailed visual effects, and strong performances from its stars, Avengers, Age of Ultron is one of the most expensive movies ever made and definitely worth watching. Number 3, Avengers, Endgame, 2019. Avengers, Endgame is the 4th and final installment of the Avengers franchise. It released in 2019 and was an instant success. It was the highest-grossing film of all time, grossing over $2 billion worldwide. The film cost a whopping $356 million to make and was one of the most expensive movies ever made. The movie brought back together all of the original Avengers from the first 3 films, as well as introducing some new characters. The cast included Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, and many more. The movie was critically acclaimed and praised for its epic scope and scale. The movie was also praised for its emotional intensity and its visual effects. Critics noted that the movie brought closure to a decade of Marvel films, with a sense of finality that left fans feeling satisfied. Avengers: Endgame was a huge success at the box office, becoming the highest-grossing film of all time. The movie received numerous awards and nominations, including 3 Academy Awards. The film was also the 4th highest-grossing film in the world and went on to become one of the most profitable films ever made. Avengers: Endgame was undoubtedly an expensive endeavor, but it's clear that it was worth every penny. The movie proved to be one of the most successful films in history, both financially and critically. With its massive budget, it's no wonder that Avengers: Endgame is one of the most expensive movies ever made. Number 5. Avengers: Infinity War, 2018. Released in 2018, Avengers: Infinity War was the most expensive movie ever made at the time, with an estimated budget of $325 million. It was the culmination of the long-running Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and featured many of its major characters in one epic movie. The movie opens with Thanos, a powerful villain from a distant world, determined to collect all 6 Infinity Stones so he can use their combined power to eliminate half of all life in the universe. The heroes from the MCU must work together to stop him, but their efforts are unsuccessful and Thanos ultimately succeeds in his goal. Avengers: Infinity War was a huge success at the box office, grossing over $2 billion worldwide and becoming the 4th highest-grossing film of all time. Critics praised the film for its ambitious story, compelling characters, and stunning visual effects. Despite its high budget, the film was able to earn back its costs due to its massive success. Number 5. Avengers: Infinity War, 2018. Released in 2018, Avengers: Infinity War was the most expensive movie ever made at the time, with an estimated budget of $325 million. It was the culmination of the long-running Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and featured many of its major characters in one epic movie. The movie opens with Thanos, a powerful villain from a distant world, determined to collect all 6 Infinity Stones so he can use their combined power to eliminate half of all life in the universe. The heroes from the MCU must work together to stop him, but their efforts are unsuccessful and Thanos ultimately succeeds in his goal. Avengers: Infinity War was a huge success at the box office, grossing over $2 billion worldwide and becoming the 4th highest-grossing film of all time. Critics praised the film for its ambitious story, compelling characters, and stunning visual effects. Despite its high budget, the film was able to earn back its costs due to its massive success. Today's video comes to end now. So, if the video satisfied your curiosity, please like it and share it with your friends. If you still wanted more, then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to view many more incredible videos. Keep using ARU Automation.